Hey guys, today I'm doing something a little bit different. Sorry, there's just dog hair everywhere and it's frustrating me. Why does my dog have to shed? Anyway, sorry. I am doing something different today. Today I'm going to be doing a budget with me for the month of March. I love to budget. It's like, I don't know why, but numbers are just so peaceful to me. So I budget a lot, like several times, just to keep track of everything, and I just enjoy doing it. But one of the things that I found was this budget extension pack. Yeah, it doesn't say anything on there. From the Mambi Create 365 Happy Planner line or whatever. I believe it only comes in classic, but I found this and I've been using it for quite a few months, and I find that I finally have like a way of doing it that makes me happy and works for our family and everything. So I'm just going to show you what I do for a one income family. And yeah, I'm probably going to talk through a lot of this. So yeah. First and foremost, I have to make sure, because they're undated, I have to write in my dates. I'm sure that I could do something super cute, like as far as like sticker numbers or whatever, but I do keep this spread very simple. Okay, so now we have all of our numbers down. Just extremely simple, no big deal. I'm going to be using this budget pack from the Me and My Big Ideas Happy Planner, whatever line. And I just bought this, and we'll see how much it's actually useful to me. But let's see. Bar later. But let's mark paydays, and my husband gets paid twice a month. He gets paid on the 1st and the 15th. However, we have a bank account through a bank that actually we get it the day before. So how I want to put that. Maybe we'll wait on the paydays because I have other stuff that has to go in. I think I'll do those first. The first of the month, we have our car insurance is due. Our phone bill is due. Let's see if we have a phone sticker. Ooh, we do. Okay. I'm just going to use this little light for our loan payment because I don't really see, we have like a personal loan, and I don't really see a sticker for that. And actually I do have one more bill that is supposed to, you know what? I think our car insurance actually comes out on the 2nd. And my Adobe Creative Cloud payment comes out on the 1st as well. So now I can figure out how I'm going to put a payday sticker. Well, actually I get paid on the 31st. So yeah, that's just how that is going to work. I apologize if you could hear my kids in the background screaming and yelling like hooligans because it's the weekend, they're playing. And then I have nothing for any of that. On the 12th, I have another bill due. Or the 13th, I mean. I have a Hulu. Comes out on the 13th. And I have a credit card payment on the 12th. And then 14th is going to be payday. I want to take in, haha, looking for this little pig, because I have to put some money away in savings. And then I have another credit card payment. There. I'm like, where did they go? Okay. Another credit card payment due on the 19th. And I have Netflix is due on the 22nd. I have a credit card payment due on the 23rd of the month. My husband has a tool due on the 25th. He has a, I don't even know what it's called, but basically it like carves designs into wood for you, and he's slowly but surely paying that up. Go ahead. He is slowly but surely paying that off. It's actually going to get paid off this year. It's an expensive tool, that is for sure. Can you close the door while you go to the bathroom? Thanks. That one's good. Yeah, awesome. We have 3 bathrooms in our house, and for some odd reason, my daughter always has to come to our restroom. But, yeah. So we're slowly but surely paying that off, and it should be done in a couple of months. We should be done with it. What else do I have? Oh, I have our internet. When do I pay off I think I pay off the internet on the 15th, actually. Okay, yeah, I was confused. For some odd reason, I was like, oh my gosh, did I not pay a bill last month? But, because it's still February, beginning of February as I'm filming this, but I did not write something down in my calendar part of it, but I did write it down here where it says my bill pay checklist. So it's like, oh, okay, whew. Freaking out for a second there. But anyway, that is going to be the cable and internet gets paid on this day. It's not due until the beginning of the month, but there's just so much due at the beginning of the month that I pay ahead of time in the 14th, and that's around the 15th. That's one of the things I like to do, is kind of split my bills up. Even if they're like due in the beginning of the month, I will take and I will pay them off ahead of time within the end of the month for next month or whatever. And it just works out best that way, so that we could kind of what is the word? And I keep saying I'm so sorry. This is like speech class all over again. My teacher yelling at me for saying too much. But rather we take and split it so that it's not so much out of one check versus the other. That's just how it works for us, because we do have a lot of debt as far as right now. That's like this year is like my year of getting rid of debt. We actually have planned out that by March of next year, as far as like credit card and loan debt, we will be completely done with all of that. The only thing that we have left, because, well, we don't own a house, so we don't have a house payment, and our car is completely paid for because it's an old piece of crap and we paid cash for it. So we don't have those things, but we do have school loans that obviously we have to start paying on. But yeah, that is just my plans for this year, is to get out of debt as far as loans and credit cards go and not get any more loans this year. If we don't have the money to travel, that's it. Not doing that. But anyway, let me continue. So now I want to take and figure out what the heck I'm doing. There's like so many stickers. Okay. The 25th is an automatic payment. And that is I'm just going to go ahead and start writing stuff in. My husband's loan, and that payment is usually, not loan, his tool payment is $151.40. And then we are going to get paid again on the first is a Sunday. So we're going to get paid Thursday. Sorry. Sometimes I have to like do a little bit of math in my head. There. I'm going to use these. They're like vinyl stickers that are, oh, why did I put that there? We get paid the day before. And then because everybody is going to get paid Friday, we will get paid Thursday. That way you can kind of see the actual number through it too, which is nice. And I also have to put in savings on the 29th. And the 29th, I need to save $100. Into our savings account. I'm just going to start writing in the 23rd. I have so this is a little sheet that I made for stuff that I want to pay off to get rid of credit card debt and stuff. Or actually, you know what? Sorry. It was April of next year. We should be completely done with all of our credit card debt and our loans and the tool. Everything should be paid off. So I have that I have to pay attention to. Okay. Sorry, I am like all over the place, and this is usually how like I am all over the place when I budget in my head and on paper and stuff, just because I am a scatterbrain. So the normal amount of our loan payments is, the loan payments every month are $274.30, and our phone is $204.62, and Adobe is $54.11 a month. And then the car insurance, we have one car, so it's only that much. Yeah. So that is it for that. I don't have anything going on this week as far as bills or anything like that. And then the 12th $35.87. And then Hulu is $6.36. And on the 15th, I'm like, what do I have on the 15th? Duh, I swear, I'm such a space cadet. I pay $167 for our internet and cable, which, to be honest, I hate having cable because we are in an area that you can only have Spectrum, and I hate Spectrum. And yeah, so I might actually get rid of, since my husband, if I can find my husband's shows on either Hulu or Netflix or just some other website that he can just hook it to his Xbox and watch it on the TV with that, then I can get rid of the stupid cable. But if not, well, then I'm kind of stuck there. And then our Star card is $126. And Netflix is $7.99. Capital One is $108. And yeah, that is our bills for the month. But I also have a few things that I'm going to be paying off once we get our tax return back, because it is tax season. I love me some tax season. And that is going to be around the 15th, so I'm just going to be, you know what, I might put that in the sidebar. Never mind. So I think I'm going to start on the sidebar because everything else is pretty much done as far as when everything is due. So, oh, I know what I forgot. There's gas in the car. I keep forgetting that I'm working this. Okay, that's the only other thing that I needed to do. And I'll take and do my sidebar. Now, I'm not going to be filling out a lot of this because our income is going to change in the month of March because my husband is possibly getting promoted, so there's a pay raise for that. He's also has clothes allowance and all this other Army related stuff. So I'm not going to actually fill in the income. So I'm not gonna total any of that up yet because, like I said, I'm not entirely sure about the actual income yet. But yeah, the other thing that I wanted to mark was that the tax return, we are going to be paying off some stuff. This little paper clip right here and right down. Our loan, because that's like our major debt, major payment every month is for our personal loan. So I would like to pay that off and then pay off $1,000 towards our Star card. We have, please be quiet, just shush. We have a care credit card that I use for like when we have like dental stuff, because we have like really good health insurance, but as far as like dental goes, my husband's is completely free, but I myself, you know, we have like co-pays and stuff, so I have a credit card for that we just pay off. Quiet, go lay down, mister. So when I get the rest of that, I think there's like $200 on there. $500 towards one of our credit cards, and then $500 towards the other credit card. Sorry if you can hear my dog whining or barking, because he wants to go outside and eat the Pomeranian out there. In our neighborhood, these people that live down the block, they have a Pomeranian that constantly gets out of his or her yard, and because we have like pretty wide spacing in our fences or whatever, and this Pomeranian always gets out, and it likes to go in other people's yards, and most of the people around here all have dogs, including myself, and this Pomeranian is not a friendly Pomeranian and does not like other dogs, so it likes to go pick fights with other people's dogs. We actually had one night, it's not funny, but one night while my husband was gone, I believe he was at school, but I let the dogs outside because they were acting kind of weird, and I thought they just really had to go to the bathroom, so I let them outside. And then all of a sudden I hear this horrible screaming, screeching sound, and the first thing, don't growl at me. I'm telling your story. Don't you dare lay on that. I heard this horrible screeching sound. The first thing that came to my mind was like, oh my gosh, they just got bit by a snake or something. And I went outside, and all I see is my two big dogs tearing into this tiny little Pomeranian, and I'm like terrified that my dogs are gonna kill this dog, and I'm screaming and yelling, and finally my neighbor, he hopped the fence and he helped me get my dogs away from this Pomeranian so it could squeeze right back through the gate. And yes, I was terrified. I hate that dog. I wish that dog would just stay out of our yard. But he's in the neighbor's yard right now, so that's why the dogs are freaking out, because their dogs are fighting with this dog now. Which, I mean, my dogs, our neighbor's dog will hop over to our yard sometimes, and my dogs are fine with other dogs. Like, they don't care. But I think what happened is one of my dogs, Snoopy, went to go sniff this Pomeranian, and I think the Pomeranian bit him because he did have puncture in his nose area, and I'm pretty sure that that's probably what happened. And then because he bit him, that's when my dogs decided to try and tear this Pomeranian apart, which I don't think it actually did any damage to it, because the dog's still running around and, you know, whatever. And if they did, not my fault. Your dog's not supposed to be in my yard. But anyway, that was just way rambling on for nothing, but that's just background noise. It's dogs barking and growling and whatnot. So yeah, that is everything. That is kind of how I budget every month. I just have bills laid out. I separate things into paychecks so that it just makes it easier on us, and there's not a huge chunk coming out of just one paycheck and then we have nothing left over. And we are bad in the sense that we do have a lot of debt, and it's not good, especially when you have one paycheck coming in. It's definitely not good to get into debt. So yeah, and plus, I mean, we have 5 kids, so our food is $300 every paycheck, which is a lot to some, but when you have 5 kids, that's just how it is. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see me do more budgeting kind of videos, go ahead and let me know below. If there's anything that you guys want to request, you could also leave that below, but I will see you guys next time. Bye.